Hi Paul Prince, back this time for the Divine Feminine reading. I do read for the collective, so that means some bits may resonate, all of it may resonate, or none of it may resonate. And if none of it resonates, that just means this reading's not for you at this time. I also read with intuition, so I read what I feel and pick up within the cards. For anyone watching that's wondering, I'm using Starman Tarot. For anyone that is watching that likes the way I read and get the message across, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. And for anyone whoever wants to send me any new cards to keep my readings new and fresh, I'll have a wish list in the link below. With that said, let's find out what's going on with the DF. What's going on for the DF? So, first and foremost, there are a bunch of you not on the same wavelength as you should be, in the sense that you are either being told or seeing some things about where the DFs that are like you on your journey, you aren't, the things that you're being told should be happening aren't happening. You are you're stable, but it's like you are rooted to the ground, as in not moving. You're plodding along each day in that sense as days are going past, but you're not actually doing anything with your life's not going anywhere. And you're just sitting there at the back of all of this. You're not connecting to the journey as you're being told you should. And it's like you are using this journey as a stable figure within your life, but you're feeling very kind of pushed out by it. It's doing the opposite of what you've been told the journey should do for people, and it's like your emotions have kind of gone out of it. There's no passion, there's no drive, and it's kind of any hopes for anything you dream of is kind of any like opening for a new dream is kind of closing in on you, and you don't know where to move forward. Also with the job, it's you're feeling very tied down, as in you're not able to go towards a job. It feels like you see so many jobs and opportunities coming your way, but you're not able to reach and grab them, and it's like you have to just think of them as a nice thought. You can't actually go and do it. There are some of you that are getting very angry inside because the people you want in your life and the things you want in your life are kind of disappearing with every second. It's like every hope you have is just disappearing, and it's like it's within your grab, but you can't, no matter what you do, you can't grab hold of it. And it's like you are being mentally attacked by your inner fears, and it's really holding you down. It's stopping you moving forward. It's like you feel so stuck that people are saying it's so easy to do this. It's much like a dream when you try and run in a dream and you can't move. It's very much like that. People are saying it's easy, just do this, put one foot in front of the other. But for you, you can't, for yourself, physically do that, and you don't know why you can't do it, because it sounds so easy, you just don't know how to do it. feel like there is a job opportunity in front of you. It's staying open, but you're not being able to go towards it right now. It's even out of your element. It's not really what you want to do, but it's very much, it's there and it's been open to you. It's just not something you're wanting to go towards because it's either not something you want to do or it's not within your capability right now. And you're kind of having to fight it mentally because although it sounds like a good idea, you're kind of past that. I'm feeling like you feel like you are above this job sort of thing. And if you go, I feel like for some of you feel like you go back down that sort of path, you're going to be going back a few steps, and that's the thing, and you feel like it's going to stop you growing, you're going to be stuck, and that's not it. Sometimes we have to make 10 steps backwards to make 2 steps forward, sort of thing. So don't be afraid to venture into past territory, because now you've grown from things. Now in the future, going back to past stuff, you'll have a better perspective. So I want to get some triggers. I want to do some triggers. Triggers. So there are 2 triggers. Both of them are mental issues. One of them is a partner. I'm feeling you are mentally fighting feelings about a significant other. For you, some of you want it to be either a soulmate, really anything that's not a karmic. I feel like a lot of you feel like you've done enough to not deserve a karmic, and you've been promised that a soulmate's coming your way, and you're just afraid that if they show any signs of a karmic, then they're a karmic. And you're very split in 2 minds about what you want and what's best. I feel like there is a protection element, either protecting family or protecting yourself. There is a very much like, yes, it can be good, but then you're also convincing yourself of all the bad things that could go wrong in a relationship. And while you are split between the 2, you're never going to be whole with yourself, and you're never going to be truly be able to have anyone. Because if you've got pros and then you make as many cons, you're gonna have conflicts. It's gonna contradict each other. I feel like you are convinced that money, whether it be job or a partnership, you need money to have either. I'm feeling like, and but there is all this mental conflict is coming to an end. I'm feeling like, I feel like there was something in your way that was stopping financial stuff coming in, and the divine's letting it come down slowly, and you've kind of had to get a few things out of the way for you to now get a financial reward. And I feel like for a lot of you, you are clearing that path now for money to come forward for you, and you're going to feel a lot more in your element. You're going to feel a lot more you're going to feel a lot more you're going to feel a lot more kind of yourself again. So let's get some guidance and advice. Let's have some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice. Okay, so a lot of this is now about moving forward, is working on yourself and making yourself more stable. and figuring out those things that have kind of been in the way for you. And once you figure out those things are going to start to interlock, and you're going to feel a lot more happy and a lot more stable, and you're going to be able to excel not just spiritually but on the physical plane as well. You excel a lot more doing with a job, finances, friendships, everything like that. Everything's going to now start to fall in place now that you have now that you're starting to clear things. You're making it more stable ground for yourself, so things are going to start to slot in place, and things that you want are going to mirror from what you've been told is going to happen to what's actually going to happen. You're going to have that kind of success that you want. So it's really just about really now just working on those things that are kind of in the way for you, that you feel are in the way for you. So that's what I'm getting for the Divine Feminine. Thanks for watching.